I've known Lucy for years. So when the rumors reached me that her marriage was shaky, I rather expected her visit. It was a little over a month ago.
Closing my eyes to what is obviously going on. Pretending that my husband is so busy at the office, he rarely has time to come home for meals even.
See, you and Paul have been married 12 years.
12 years and 8 months, to be exact. Oh, now, wait a minute. Lucy. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say that I am probably partially to blame. And maybe I am, but where or how, I don't know. Heaven knows I've tried to be a good wife to him.
I gather Paul is strayed from the heart.
Same old story. Paul's done very well as an architect. He's a very important man now. Gets bored with the little wife at home and goes looking for greener pastures. He's attractive and he has enough money, and I'm sure he had no trouble in finding other women willing to play. Need I go on?
What's your reaction to all this?
My reaction?
Yes. Do you feel hurt?
Of course.
Upset, bitter?
Why shouldn't I? Yes, I feel bitter. After all, Doctor, with my health the way it is, I can't. I try hard to keep up with him, but that man has the energy of a bull. I try, but I can't. You know, I need a husband who will give me reassurance and encouragement, Doctor. In the last 2 years, he's done just the opposite. He's ignored me, neglected me, humiliated me. I can't take it anymore. I cannot put up with his girlfriends any longer.
Lucy and I have had several talks. I wrote a note to Paul asking him to drop by. He never did. I'm afraid, as Lucy put it, it is the end of their marriage. And now, more trouble. It happened with lightning swiftness. The reckless young figure dashing into the street without looking. The agonizing screech of the brakes, the skidding truck slamming into the lamppost. He was identified as Davy Anderson, the only son of Paul and Lucy Anderson.
Right, all right, I'll hear you. Hello? Yes, this is she. Davy? Oh, dear God, where? At the Mills General Hospital. Yes, of course. Mary, this is Miss Anderson. Mr. Anderson has just left to come back to the office, and as soon as he gets there, will you tell him, please, that Davy's been in an accident. And I'm going to the Mills General Hospital, and I want you to meet me there right away. What do you mean you're not expecting him? He just told me that he had a 3:30 appointment, and... Oh. Yes, I see. All right. Well, Mary, you just try to reach him somehow, will you? And remember, it's Mills General Hospital. Thanks. Dr. Goodman, please. Doctor, this is Lucy. It's Davy. He's been hurt. He's been hit by a truck. And he's at the Mills General Hospital. And Paul is in his office, and they don't know where he is. And could you meet me there? I'm sorry, but you're the only one who knows how things are, Doctor. Please, you've just got to come.
I'll come right away, Lucy. Now, you just stay calm and take a cab. Don't drive to the hospital. I'll meet you there. Miss Neva, get Dr. Montgomery at Mills General, please. Hello, Lucy.
Doctor, thank heaven you're here.
How is he?
Well, I don't know. He's in emergency. They won't tell me anything around here. Now, you go on in there and find out what's going on. Will you right now?
Now, hold your horses, Lucy.
But...
Hold your horses. I called Dr. Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
He's in with him now. He's one of the best surgeons in this part of the country.
Oh.
Now, there are things we have to get straight out here.
Yes. All right.
Were you able to reach Paul?
No, he's not in his office.
They have no idea where he is?
My secretary said she didn't know where he was.
Dr. Montgomery, no, you stay here.
But-
Please, just sit down and stay calm. I want to talk to him first. I'll tell you everything.
You promise?
I promise.
All right. All right.
Lucy.
What? He's all right, isn't he? He's all right, isn't he?
No, Lucy. Davy's in serious condition.
Oh.
Dr. Montgomery's getting ready to operate.
Operate?
Yes. Among other things, internal complications.
Oh, no.
Now listen to me. We have got to reach Paul.
I told you I don't know where he is.
We've got to find him. You both have to sign the release. David is under 18. And in this state, in order to operate on a child under 18, both parents have to sign.
Yes, but I'm his mother. I'm his mother, and I'm here. I can sign. We don't need Paul.
Lucy, it's a state law. Unless you are divorced and have legal custody, both parents have to sign. Come on. We'll try and get Paul at his office again. Here's a telephone.
But...
Don't you know the number?
Well, I have another idea where he may be. Yes, there it is. Look, Doctor, now, you call that number right there and ask for Paul Anderson.
Mrs. Constance Ward.
Yes, please, Dr. Goodman, please.
No, I think you'd better call the number, Lucy.
But I couldn't possibly.
You call the number. I'll be with Dr. Montgomery.
Hello? Hello? Is Paul Anderson there?
Who? Well, no. What number did you call?
Please, Mrs. Ward, this is Mrs. Anderson. Our son has been in an accident, and I need my husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a moment. It's for you.
I didn't even tell my secretary.
It's your wife. There's been an accident.
Lucy?
Paul? Davy's been in an accident. We're at the Mills General's Hospital. They need both of our signatures before they can operate.
I'll be right there. Don't worry, Lucy. I'll be right there. You understand?
Almost 15 minutes since I called him. It shouldn't take him that long to get here from her house.
Heavy afternoon traffic.
Yeah, or else he took his time leaving.
Lucy.
Oh. Where is he? It's a stupid thing for me to say. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
How long have you known about Mrs. Ward?
Several months.
Then until the phone call, am I right in assuming Paul didn't know that you knew?
He knows that I'm aware he goes out with other women. He didn't know that I know whom he's seeing and where he's seeing her. Of course, we never talk about it.
You say nothing.
Why, what good would it do? Just make things more unpleasant than they already are. No, I just listen to his lies and go on pretending that everything is all right, you know. We both know that our marriage is over, Doctor, but so far neither of us has had the courage to come out with it. After this call, I can imagine that...
How is he? Dr. Montgomery's preparing to operate. I'll need your signature on these, Paul. Lucy's already signed. Here. And here. There, good.
How did this happen? Well, he ran out in the street in front of school, and the truck hit him, and he's in a very serious condition, Paul, very serious.
But he's going to be all right.
They don't know. They don't know.
Lucy. I've heard of Dr. Montgomery. He is the best there is. Lucy. Come on. Lucy.
Don't. This doesn't change anything. It's terrible. We're going to have to go through this together, but we're not together. We're baby's mother and father, that's all. This suddenly doesn't make us man and wife again.
What did you think I was going to do? Well, let you stop it. Messed you up a little?
Oh.
Oh, Lucy, you bet we are not man and wife. We haven't been for a long, long time. And it's your fault.
My fault?
Yes.
My fault is so...
Yes, you were the one who was through. The one who started the silent treatment. The husband can pussyfoot around just so long. I tried to find out what was the matter. What I've done to make you so indifferent towards me. Towards our marriage.
Indifferent?
Yes.
Is that how you think I feel, Paul? Indifferent? Well, I don't. I'm not at all indifferent. I am disgusted. Revolted with our marriage. Having to call another woman's house in the middle of the afternoon to tell you that our son needed you. I don't feel the least bit indifferent about our marriage. I'm sick to my stomach about it. That's what I am.
You are always sick.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Look, my stepping out didn't start our problems. I started going out because of our problems.
Oh.
You drove me out of my own house.
Oh, now that is the... Do not, I wish you do. I wish you just go away from here and leave me alone.
Lucy, Paul. You all the way in there.
I'm sorry, but there's certain things just have to be said.
Say them then, but this is a hospital. Don't shout.
I'm sorry.
Has he started to operate?
Yes.
And?
Lucy, he just started.
You won't leave, will you? I mean, you won't...
No.
You won't leave me.
No, Lucy. I'll stay right here with you both or in the operating room.
All right.
Now, come on. Let's go into the waiting room. We'll be much happier. Try to come. Right in.
You got a cigarette, Doctor?
I'm sorry, Paul. No. Here, puff away.
Thank you.
You'd better sit down, too, Paul. Maybe this isn't the right moment. On the other hand, maybe it's exactly the right moment. I'm sorry you didn't come to see me, Paul. I thought if you and Lucy and I got together and talked things out, it might have helped.
Excuse me, Doctor, but this is a matter between Lucy and myself. I appreciate your interest in Lucy's happiness. You've known her for a long time. But our problems are our problems.
I wouldn't presume to intrude on your personal or private life, Paul. But as you said, I've known Lucy a long time. I thought maybe I could explain some of her actions, make her behavior a little more understandable.
If you don't mind, Doctor, I don't want to play guinea pig. I'm going outside.
No, let her go. Sometimes if you know why a person does something, it helps you accept it.
I didn't mean to snap your head off. It's just that I'm so tied up.
And why don't you relax? Why don't you sit down? Come on, over here.
I didn't mean to shout all that stuff at Lucy. I wanted to comfort her, if I could, but I did a great job of it. I guess I should have come in to talk it over with you. I'll be honest with you. One reason I stayed away, I didn't have anything to say in my defense. I know it isn't Lucy's fault. Her health isn't very good. She feels tired, low most of the time. And I've got all this energy. I want to go places, do things. When we were first married, she tried to show a little interest in the things I liked. We'd get out on trips, do a bit of skiing, fishing, things like that. Now she's too tired to do anything but complain. I admit it. I got fed up watching her do nothing but take pills. For a long time, I tried to be sympathetic. I used up all my time and energy working. But after a while, I said to myself, what kind of a life is this? So I went out and found myself some companionship.
How do you feel about the situation now, Paul? Does it ever bother you?
It didn't at first. In the beginning, I told myself I owed it to me. You only live once, that kind of thing. But lately, it has troubled me a lot. There's no way for a man to live, to bring up his son. Yes, lately, I've been feeling pretty rotten.
Have you ever told this to Lucy?
She doesn't care.
Paul, Lucy came to me on the outside chance that I could help her save her marriage. Not willingly, perhaps, but she came. What do you mean she doesn't care? Of course she does. Now, look, you go find her. Talk with her.
She wants to be alone.
Do you want to be alone right now?
No, I don't.
Then be selfish, man. Go find her.
Maybe we can get a drink someplace.
What's that remark supposed to mean?
I didn't mean anything. I know I could use a drink myself.
You're amazing. Your son is in there fighting for his life, and all you can think of is a drink.
What do you mean, all I can think of? You are the one who is always boozing it up.
I drink sherry. When I do drink, I drink sherry. I do not booze it up, as you so prettily put it.
I didn't mean it exactly that way.
I never know what you mean anymore, ever.
I know you don't. Lucy, I find it so difficult to talk with you. I feel that you deliberately misunderstand everything I try to tell you.
Now, don't start telling me it's my fault again. Not now. Really, not now.
Well, they've finished operating.
And?
They don't know yet.
What do you mean they don't know yet? He's all right, isn't he?
They don't know. He's lost a lot of...
Baby?
No, not
Baby.
yet, Lucy.
I want to see him, Doctor. Please, I want to see him.
You can and you will.
But
not yet. I'll let you know when.
Doctor, you're not lying to me, are you? He is all right, isn't he?
Lucy, I've never lied to you before, and I'm not lying to you now. I'll let you know the minute you can see him.
All right.
How is he?
He's still critical. You can't go in. Where's Lucy?
She's in there.
There's no change. They're giving him another transfusion.
Oh, dear God. Doctor, I want to see him, and I want to see him right now. Right now.
Hold on. You've got to keep holding on.
But... Oh,
Lucy, you know I had a talk with Paul this afternoon.
I know.
He wants to work things out.
It looks that way, doesn't it? You know where we found him this afternoon?
I didn't say he had worked things out. I said he wanted to. But a lot of changes have to be made.
You could say that again.
On your part as well. Lucy, I think this is the time to talk plainly. You've been a pretty lazy wife.
Paul did talk to you, didn't he?
He didn't have to tell me anything. I'm your friend and I'm your doctor. I know your faults as well as your virtues.
Oh, yes. So now it is all my fault.
No. It rarely is ever one person's fault. The first mistake was made by your doting parents.
Now, what did they have to do with it?
They spoiled you. Turned you into a hypochondriac. True. As a child, you had rheumatic fever.
Yes, I did.
And you recovered. But because you were an only child, your parents enjoyed waiting on you. So that now, as an adult, as a married woman, you still expect pampering. You know something, Lucy? You're a self-centered woman who expects constant indulgence from her husband. I think Paul simply got tired of playing nursemaid and went out to find companionship.
I just don't have the energies that other women do. I never have had them, Doctor.
And you never will have if you keep telling yourself that. Oh, Lucy. I'm not trying to be cruel. I'm just trying to make you understand. I'm your doctor, and I know there's nothing wrong with you.
Do you?
Of course. Now, look. Davy is going to need a lot of strength from you for a long time if he pulls through. He's got a terrific struggle ahead of him. He needs you and Paul. Understand me? You and Paul.
If Davy dies, I'll die too. I know I will. He's the only thing I have left in the world.
That's not true, Lucy. You've got a husband. You've got a husband who needs his wife, whether you know it or not. And you've just got to stop making excuses for yourself and start thinking of them. Both of them.
Do you want a cup of coffee?
You can come in now.
Oh.
But I must warn you. He's not a very pretty sight. You can only stay a minute.
All right. Baby. Baby. It's Mommy, honey. Baby, it's Mommy. He doesn't hear me.
If you had all the stuff in you that he has, you wouldn't hear much either. Come on, Paul, take her home. I just wanted you to see that your boy is all right.
He is all right. Paul! Oh, Paul, he is all right. We're not going to lose him. We're not going to lose him.
Crying soft, honey. You've held it back long enough. I could use a good cry myself.
It's just that I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved, Paul.
Let's go.
Yes. Baby. Baby, darling.
Come on.
Baby.
Come on, listen.
Oh, Paul. Paul.
I'll let you know when you can come back.
Thanks, Doctor. Thanks for everything.
Yes, Lucy and Paul had their troubles. But sometimes trouble brings you face to face with reality. In a crisis, you have to stop drifting and dreaming and face facts. Trouble makes you close ranks and pull together.